Good morning. This is Bernadette Barrier. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning right now, so it's still dark outside. I work at 8 o'clock. I have a 10-hour day ahead of me, and I'm only going to be getting one lunch and one snack. So today I'm going to show you a time-efficient and super nutrient-packed breakfast for people with busy lifestyles, which I would think is most of us. It's going to be a smoothie. I make smoothies because I think smoothies are smart because you can use a lot of ingredients that you already have in the household. You can buy bulk, and you can always get a nutrient-packed breakfast in a short amount of time, especially for people that don't feel like eating at 5:30 in the morning. I know that I don't. I'm going to be going to the gym afterwards. Right after I get my smoothie, drink it on the way to the gym. So this is today going to be protein-packed smoothie. If you are maybe not going to be going to the gym and you know that you don't get enough fruits and veggies in, maybe just make a fruit smoothie or something. But today this is going to be a chocolatey, buttery, smooth-tasting smoothie today. My first ingredient is going to be cashew. It's in the nut category because I think what also I didn't mention is it's going to be a vegan smoothie. So this is going to be a protein packed with things like nuts and oats. So cashews. Cashew is a kidney-shaped nut which is native to Brazil. And even though it may not be very popular here in America, it's considered a delicacy in the Caribbean. So if you're going to go on a Caribbean cruise, you're going to be eating cashews. So cashews are, we're going to be using a quarter cup. So I'm going to be putting it in here, putting it in here. I have a quarter cup. I'm going to be grinding all of my nutty and dry ingredients into a coffee grinder. I do this because if you have a blender, you know that putting dry ingredients into the blender right away, it can get stuck in things. So grinding it up really helps with that. It helps with the cleanup as well. So I'm going to just grind quick. So that's good. And I'm going to take it and put it in this bowl, which is for my dry sweet. So I'm going to set that aside right here. So next, a couple more things about cashews since I really like them, is they're heart healthy. A lot of people are concerned about the fat, but I like to tell them that 82% of the fat is unsaturated fat and 66% is monounsaturated fat, which according to American Heart Association is good for the heart health by lowering cholesterol, bad cholesterol. Also, a really important thing is you're getting 98% of your copper in this smoothie that I'm making right now. So for the rest of the day, I can just be worry-free of getting my copper in. And I really like copper because it's in several enzyme reactions in your body, including energy production, antioxidant. So if you don't get enough copper, you might be noticing that you have aches, pains, you might be getting tired. So it is really important. Magnesium, 29% of your daily value. Magnesium is awesome. A lot of people forget about magnesium because they're so into calcium, which is great. Calcium is awesome and very necessary in the diet, but magnesium works very closely with calcium. It's actually, it actually balances calcium. So if you're not getting enough calcium, you might be experiencing overactive nerve and muscles. Magnesium also has a calming effect. It helps sleep. So that's all that I have to say about cashews. It's clearly a superfood. The next ingredient that I'm going to be using is going to be oats. Oats is really great. You're getting 13% of your daily value of iron. You're also getting dietary fiber. It's really good to get this fiber in the beginning of the day. It gets your digestive tract moving, getting along. It's 5:30 in the morning and I really want to move along, so I have to add some dietary fiber into this. So I'm actually going to grind up my oats. Oats is going to be really good for thickening the smoothie. I'm going to try and put less ice because that just makes it a more nutrient packed. I'm going to be putting about a half a cup in today. And I'm going to just add that in there. So it's like having a bowl of oatmeal, except I don't have to actually eat it. So we're going to pour that into our bowl. Another thing that we're going to be using today to thicken up the smoothie, since once again I'm not going to be using yogurt to thicken up the smoothie because this is a vegan smoothie. But if you did want to use yogurt, that's a really great way to get probiotics in. So if you are lacking probiotics in your diet, then maybe you want to add that into your diet, into the smoothie. So next we're going to do chia seeds. Chia seeds are full of fiber, protein, omega-3s. I'm really happy about the omega-3s because I haven't put in any omegas yet into, or very many omegas into the ingredients yet. So we're going to be using half a tablespoon. And we're just going to go ahead and mix that into the dry ingredients into this bowl. So after the chia seeds, we have the turmeric. Turmeric is my unique ingredient that I'm putting in. If you're experiencing like fatigue, maybe you're going to be putting in a certain other food in this smoothie. But I'm experiencing back pain, so I went ahead and decided that I need something extra into my diet to work with this back pain. And so turmeric is actually a potent anti-inflammatory, and it works better than over-the-counter drugs. It doesn't have a toxic effect. So I'm going to be putting in a tablespoon of this, actually, because it's really important to me. And it's also good for digestive problems. A lot of naturopathic doctors, for example, that I work with a naturopathic doctor, and he uses turmeric for stomach ulcers. So that's how I learned about turmeric, and then I just researched it more and found out that it's a potent anti-inflammatory. So we're going to mix that up. So we're done with our dry ingredients, and now we're going to, oh, actually we have cocoa. Forgot about that, and it's a really good thing that I didn't forget about it because this is what covers up all the taste. This is the chocolatey flavor, and it's good because I'm not putting chocolate syrup in it. I'm putting in a superfood, cocoa. Cocoa is from the cocoa bean. Cocoa, I'm putting in about 1 tablespoon. Cocoa is a superfood, and it really has a little bit of everything. Okay, so here's my tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon of cocoa. There you go. Cocoa is a reason why it's a superfood is because it really has a little bit of everything. It has, it's full of antioxidants. It's full of fat, carbs, protein, fiber, flavonoids, and minerals. So in 1 tablespoon, we're getting a little bit of everything. It's really great to start out your day. So next, we're going to go on to our non-dry ingredients. I'm going to check what I have in the freezer because I don't always know what I'm going to put in my smoothie, but today I'm going to be putting in, I have blueberries and I also have banana. So the banana is a really good example. The banana is a really good example of something that is cost effective because when your fruit starts to go bad, well, you can just put it in the freezer and say, okay, I'm going to make a smoothie tomorrow. Or the next day, because it'll keep for a while. So I actually already cut up a banana, and I have a frozen 3/4 of a banana. And I'm just going to add that in here. And for the sake of sound, I'm just going to go ahead and blend up everything at the end. Next, we're going to do blueberries. Blueberries is going to be another, it's going to, first of all, stand in the place of ice. So hopefully I can put more blueberries in ice. So 1 cup, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this right in here. That's going to really make the smoothie good. I'm going to put in the powder actually into the smoothie. Get that over with. As you can see, a whole bunch of awesome nutrients, minerals, fatty acids, just fiber, everything. So next, I'm going to be putting this back into the fridge real quick. And next I'm going to be going into the avocado. That's going to be right here. This is an example of leftover food from last night's dinner that I'm going to be using in my smoothie. This also is great for the smooth texture. It's actually kind of taking the place of the yogurt. And I promise you, the taste of the avocado is going to be covered up after I'm done with it. So then mash. And so next I'm going to be going into my spinach. Spinach, leafy greens. If you don't like eating vegetables and leafy greens, drink them. Same with fruit. If you really don't like eating fruit throughout the day, drink them. That's what I do. So I'm just going to put this into. And this is about a cup of spinach. So I'm just getting in. Spinach, I just want to say a few things about spinach. Spinach is high in iron, and it's really vitamin packed. It's packed with vitamin A, K, folate, it's got B, C, calcium, fiber, so you're really just getting a lot more nutrients, nutrient-dense food. I mean, really, hardly any of this is not a nutrient-dense food. You're getting a lot of nutrient-dense calories today in this smoothie. So next, we're going to talk about the almond butter. This is, for me, this is going to be another ingredient that I'm putting in to partly cover up the taste of all this ingredients because I'm going for the nutty chocolatey, but it's also a healthy protein, and we're getting more healthy fats with this, and we're getting a lot of calories in, and with the almond butter. And for me personally, I'm going to be working out, and I'm going to be having a long day. I'm going to be burning these calories, I promise. So I'm going to do probably like a tablespoon again of almond butter. I'm just going to do that. And I'm just going to probably use this fork over here. Scrape it out. So next, we're going to be doing the cashew milk. I'm going to be using about a cup of cashew milk. Once again, this is a vegan smoothie, so you can use whatever milk you have in the fridge. I mean, once again, this is supposed to be, you know, your smoothie. You make it, and I promise you, most smoothies, if you just add some healthy sweetener, healthy, like cocoa, for example, some nutty butter. I mean, you're going to cover up the taste pretty well. And if it's a fruit smoothie, you don't even need to cover up taste because fruit tastes awesome. Going to add that in there. And last but not least, we need just a little bit of extra sweetener, and I'm going to add this into the agave. This is a really good low GI natural sweetener that I like to use over regular sugar and even over honey. It's actually like twice as sweet as honey, as sugar. So really good for, and I'm using 1 tablespoon. So really good for a smoothie where you're trying to cover up some taste. Scratch it out of there. And I have made this recipe before. This is my favorite in the morning, especially before a workout. So with the amount of ingredients that I put in, it's going to be a nutty, chocolatey taste. And I'm just going to... And I'm just going to grab a spoon, give it a taste, and make sure I didn't make any mistakes, because since we're dealing with a lot of ingredients, sometimes it's good. Give it a taste. Tastes awesome. So, use every morning. It's kind of like a ceremony or something. And I'm going to put it into this. Woo! Yeah. Perfect amount for me. This is probably around a 425 nutrient-dense calories, and smoothies just really make my day great. And so, cap, and there you go, smoothie. So thanks, and that is my super fueled food smoothie that I make, and I change it up with what's in my house every day, except for Sundays. I like to make breakfast. See ya!